Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Love Island UK, you guys, because we have a breakup to announce between Tommy Fury and Molly May. There is allegedly some cheating allegations, and we're going to get into all of it. So this is the latest coming in from the New York Post, but this is everywhere. It says the British fashion entrepreneur kicked the pro boxer out of their $5 million mansion they shared in Cheshire, England, with their one-year-old daughter, Bambi, after she confronted him about cheating on her with multiple women. The report came after Molly and Tommy, who met during the 5th season of Love Island UK, announced their split on social media on Wednesday. And also after getting together on the show, which aired in 2019, they finished in 2nd place. Molly May is now aware that Tommy was unfaithful to her. She believes it happened a number of times. Friends close to her told The Sun, it seems that he would play away when he knew people wouldn't recognize him. Molly May absolutely is heartbroken and says she fully expects that other women are going to come forward and speak to her about him being unfaithful. They both are 25 years old, shared separate statements on social media announcing their breakup. Never in a million years did I think I'd ever have to write this. After 5 years of being together, I never imagined our story would end, especially not this way. Molly captioned in a statement on her Instagram story on Wednesday. And then also said, I'm extremely upset to announce that mine and Tommy's relationship has come to an end. I will forever be grateful for the most important thing to me now and always, my beautiful daughter. Without us, there would be no her. She will always be my priority. Molly went on to thank those who have supported the couple throughout their 5-year relationship and asked for privacy as she navigates through this difficult time. I will be back when it feels right, she concluded. Tommy shared his own statement after and explained Bambi is their priority. I am heartbroken to share Molly and I have decided to end our relationship. He wrote Wednesday on his Instagram story. The past 5 years has led us to having our beautiful baby girl, Bambi, and I will forever be thankful to Molly for making me a dad. Bambi is our priority. Please respect our privacy and our family's privacy as we navigate our way through this difficult time. And they announced their engagement in July of 2023. Also, there is also some new reports of an alleged influencer by the name of Lissy Rose that is denying reports that Tommy Fury is the father of her baby that she welcomed last week. So it is just getting a hot mess, you guys. Molly was seen in public for the first time. She looked pretty somber while she was driving a Mercedes near her home. And, basically, they last supported Tommy last month in the 10K run, I believe it was. Also, a couple of things. I believe December of last year, Molly May also had talked about being very sad and being depressed. I remember, I don't know if you guys have seen on Netflix, Tommy Fury's family was featured on a Netflix reality show, and so there were some scenes here and there of him and Molly, and I remember him saying that he had wanted more kids. And I'm like, how do you want more kids and you're out here in these streets? Now here's the thing, you guys. The cheating has been around for quite some time. However, anytime any type of alleged receipts or footage would come out of Tommy, it would be him at the club. It would be kind of like, it didn't look sus, but it looked like the footage would cut off either right before or right after something sus happened, or being around questionable people where sus things are going to happen at these clubs. And so I never got the vibe that Tommy was faithful, but I feel that it's something bigger than this, you guys. It is something bigger than just him cheating. I feel like there might be some legs. Maybe this is not the right influencer of any alleged baby, but nonetheless, I feel like there's something on that level of magnitude. Because why did Molly May's father also unfollow Tomy on Instagram, you guys? Like, it is very bad. It is very ugly. Molly is done for good. And perhaps maybe the other cheating allegations that have happened throughout their relationship, maybe she never had actual receipts, or maybe the evidence that was, being presented to her wasn't enough for her to, leave the relationship, right? And maybe now there is undeniable receipts, or maybe some of these news outlets, especially in the messy UK, like The Sun, like the Daily Mail and others, maybe they warned Molly May that, hey, we've got a huge scandal coming out. Do you want to comment on it? We've got a huge scandal coming out involving Tomy, involving this lady and this one and everything else. It's going to be like a Tiger Woods type of thing where like 20 women are going to come forward of all of their encounters and entanglements with Tomy. Do you have a comment? And Molly said, bump this, probably confronted Tomy, and then decided, you know what, this is it. This is it. Shout out to Michael Jackson. This is it. We are done. It is over. It is a wrap. Shout out to Mariah Carey and all of the things, you guys. But nonetheless, here's the thing. Bottom line, these are reality TV stars, right? And ultimately, we can never just assume that everything is going to be together forever, right? There are some couples across all reality TV shows that continue to make it last, continue to make it work. But as we've seen, even with our US reality shows, even with The Bachelor, even with all types of reality TV, there could be years, there could be decades of marriage, there can be kids involved in all these things, and they can still end up not working out, you guys. That's why it is so wild to me how much stan culture has overtaken Love Island, and how hard some of you guys go in the paint for these people that you don't know. And yes, these people, ideally we would hope for them to find love. Ideally, we would hope for these people to work out. But at the same token, we have to be realistic. Some of the red flags that displayed with some of these contestants on the show don't just disappear because we no longer see them in front of our TVs anymore, right? It doesn't mean that any of their vices or any of their negative traits have reared its ugly head and all of these things. You always have to, keep an eye out, right? You always have to keep an eye out on what is actually happening, you guys. But nonetheless, nobody should be surprised. People have been sus for Tomy for quite some time now, because all these cheating rumors just kept happening. And where there's smoke, there's fire. Cheating can't just come out of nowhere, you guys. Yes, there are people who obviously, there's haters everywhere, right? There's haters who never want to see anybody be happy, right? There are haters who always want to try to sabotage others. We know that, right? But there was never anything right as it pertained to Tomy, especially when he was out in these streets, you guys. It was, like I said, it was always suspect video footage and suspect, pictures and things that always, like I said, either looked like something was about to go down or something just went down. And there was like sus women around and all these things, but there was nothing ever concrete like, oh, Tomy's flat out, out here in the open making out with somebody, or out here doing X, Y, and Z with somebody. But it just always looked like a compromising position of sorts. And that is when I, like a long time ago, just was souring on this couple, because I'm like, maybe Molly doesn't fully know, or maybe, she's trying to get all her receipts together before she makes a move or whatever. Or maybe, Tomy admitted to cheating and, said, hey, this was a one-time thing and it's never going to happen again. I'm committed to you. I'm committed to our child, blah, 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 blah. And now comes this avalanche of a scandal that potentially is going to be coming out here shortly. But we will watch it. We will monitor and we will follow this story. If there is going to be any updates, if there is going to be any women who do come forward and say that they are one of Tomy's entanglements and say that they are one of Tomy's mistresses and all the things, we're going to be on top of it, you guys. because this is major. This hit internationally. This hit globally because this was one of the celebrated Love Island couples across the franchises. And a lot of people, you know, when they're doing their couples updates on all the Love Island couples who made it and who's still together, and, you know, Tomy and Molly were still going strong because a lot of people were sus on them and everything else, in particular Tomy, right? And so they kept standing, you know, the test of time. They kept beating the allegations. They kept proving the haters wrong. But even with that being said, you guys, you still do not know what goes on behind closed doors. And Tomy was just going a little bit too much for my liking, for me to take it seriously, that he was really trying to be serious about being committed to Molly and their child, you guys. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts about this in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.